and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. This is a special Thanksgiving edition. It feels like a very American thing to do. And I would like to welcome back to the channel my wife Aisling, who we're not going to try and do the creative lines anymore because they were such a disaster.
Cringe. Or are you doing something cringe?
Well, no, you explain now why we're doing this.
Because over a year ago, we started this thing where my friends introduced us to us, that are a couple, and they do, every night before they go to bed, they do 3 things you're grateful for. So in other words, I could be pissed off as hell with Carl Mullen, but I have to do 3 things I'm grateful for that day.
And it works, in fairness.
Oh, it does.
You're still with me. Yeah. So do you know what? For the occasion, why not? We might as well do a little bit of Thanksgiving.
Gratefulness, Thanksgivingness.
So we have a few questions here that all relate to, you know, being grateful.
What you're thankful for.
What you're thankful for, all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to go through them. Right, will I go first?
Fire ahead.
Okay. I probably should have offered to you for you to go first.
Ah, sure, look, it's all about Carl Mitchell.
Okay. What's a book, movie or song that has had a positive impact on you this year? Oh, I haven't read any books.
No, but I feel like what I know, like...
Okay, song. I'll start with song. Now, this is an old song, but it definitely took on a different meaning for me this year. And I've spoken about this on Instagram before. Yellow by Coldplay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So Coldplay were playing back in the start of September. We went to see them, and it was unbelievable. But there was like... one of the songs that I got emotional during was Yellow. And it's because...
most concerts you get emotional during a
I
particular
know, fair
song.
enough. But like, I knew I was going to get emotional at some point during this. So at night time now, with Davey, he loves the song Yellow. And he always asks me to sing him Yellow going to bed. So literally, I'll read the bedtime story, all of that. And then he'll say to me, Daddy, sing Lello. So I'll sing Lello for him. And there's the bit at the end where it goes, in your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones. And he literally, like, I'll be gone out of the room and he'd be like, sing Skin and Bones. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, right, so I have to go back. So definitely Yellow has taken on a different meaning as a big soppy dad. Then in terms of a movie.
By the way, you are sweating tonight.
Sweating. It is so warm in this house.
You're not just so full of yourself.
Do you have any powder you can put me?
No.
I'm so warm. In terms of a movie, do you know what was probably...
Right, come on, what are you going to say?
Probably the movie that had the biggest impact on me this year.
The one that I made you watch a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And I've never been as stressed in my life. The one with Sally Field.
Yes.
What's it called? Not Without My Daughter.
I put this on thinking that you would just fall asleep, but I've never seen you so engrossed. You were like...
No, it was a brilliant movie. It's about a lady who gets stuck in Iran with her daughter.
She's married to an Iranian man.
Oh, it's a true story.
Yes.
It was honestly the most stressed I've been since I watched the film Buried. I don't know if you've ever seen that one, where a guy gets...
Ryan Reynolds.
The whole film is Ryan Reynolds stuck in a coffin. And I remember I was so stressed after watching that, I got a nosebleed. And that's no word of a lie.
Well, we weren't in nosebleed territory with this one.
Well, it was because I got to go to bed afterwards.
Okay,
but anyway, it left a lasting impression.
Okay.
Loved it. I'm thankful-ish for it because it was a great movie, but I was very stressed from it. So there you go.
Okay.
No books because I haven't read
Time
anything.
for my answer now. Positive impact. Song. I'd probably go with the El Reliable of Joseph, our band Joseph, Nervous System. Because it was the first song that you absolutely loved.
Yes.
I loved. And then Davey loved. And then Ayla just dances along to whatever. And Angie always dances. Don't you, Geely Wheelie? So yeah, I think just for the memories of that song.
Okay.
And you quite like that song.
Yeah, Nervous System was it's all about like anxiety and stuff. And like during the year, there was like I had a few weeks where I was a bit up to 90, and that song like
hit a chord.
It did.
So
yeah.
it probably had the most impact.
No, it's actually true. I didn't think about that song.
Oh, let's okay to make my answer about your answer too. Off you go.
But there's a good line in it, and it says, "I know that you can calm the storm in your nervous system." So it's all about taking control of your emotions and your feelings. That actually did strike a chord with me. So actually, that's a much better answer.
Yes, thank you very much.
There you
Okay.
go.
Right, can I go now?
You go next. Can I just say something to you?
What?
You're real nervous. You need to calm
I know, because I already...
I can tell you.
Because I'm like so used to filming with I'm like...
I can tell how nervous you are. We have someone else here today.
A new producer Ken.
Normally it's my sister Emma, but she's in Vietnam now. So now we have Ken. Hello, Ken.
Hi, Ken. What is one moment from this year that you're especially grateful for.
Okay.
I'm especially grateful for the day that we went out to see Emma flying out to the airport. Because I was like, because she caught it on camera, it made it the journey for her, made the journey for Davey. And it made me realise how much I love Auntie Emma.
And Emma is editing this right now. Now she's crying as well. Yeah. So to explain that Emma's my sister and she's moved to Vietnam for the year.
And she was effectively my wife while you were doing Lansing.
Yes, exactly. And we're very close to Emma.
We're very close to Emma.
So it was very emotional seeing her going off to Vietnam.
That was probably one that I was most grateful for because it made me realise how much I love Auntie Emma.
One of them for me was Ayla's christening. So we've actually got some really lovely milestones this year with Ayla.
Yeah.
Because of the age she's at. So we got her christened and then we had her first birthday, she had her first steps, like there was loads of lovely moments.
Yeah.
But the christening was lovely because we had like a good bit of the family here for it.
Yes.
Just in the house and you know one of those days.
It probably felt like our first time having people in the house after getting the work done, all post-COVID still.
Yes.
So it just probably felt normal.
Because we bought our house literally before COVID and it meant like we kind of haven't managed to have like a gathering in the house with family. So we got loads of food in and it was a lovely day and everyone was out the back and it was just one of those days where like everything came off. So that was definitely one of my favourites. Yeah.
Thank you.
Literally no thanks to me.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure. Was that the one you had a fight with me beforehand? No, it was Ayla's birthday. You don't have to edit that out. Everyone knows. Oh, we don't fight or we never fight.
It makes it sound like we have like blaring rounds.
It was very reasonable.
And I'm still emotional over my Okay.
I'll go on. Is there a specific place or environment that has been comforting or uplifting to you? Can I just say, Emma wrote these questions.
Go on. It's a real Mullen question.
These are the soppiest questions of all time. Like bar like home and being like playing with the kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's a real obvious answer. Something I pinpointed this year was how much I love the Dublin Mountains. I always talk about like going to the mountains and how great I find them.
Yes.
But I was talking about like, the song Nervous System.
Yes.
And there was definitely like a few months where like I was struggling a bit to keep a lid on some anxiety that was there. And like it wasn't panic attacks or anything like that, but it was definitely...
I just festered into home life. You were just down. You were
down.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah.
There was like definitely more anxiety there than I've ever had, let's say. And one of the things I really honed in on was how important it was for me to just get up into the mountains and walk and like get fresh air and just, I just feel like I can breathe up there, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So the mountains, that's somewhere where I'm very grateful for.
Okay. Where am I grateful for? On a daily basis, I suppose, or like like when life is frantic or hectic. Strawberry Beds. That road along there is just so calm. You're coming out of Dublin and it's just so calm. You've got the River Liffey on one side of you, you've just got trees and you can roll down your windows no matter what type of weather it is.
Yeah.
I love that in Dublin because Dublin can be frantic with traffic and everything. And then if I'm going out of Dublin, we found a sweet spot this year, Rathmullen.
Oh.
Yeah. So you love the bakery of there.
Oh, right. That's literally what I was thinking about straight away.
I think we had always loved going to West Cork. And I think this time we said, feck it, we'll try Donegal. Because I do love Donegal. And I've been to like Gweedore and Killybeds. We've been all over that side and Slieve League. We've never gone to the Rathmullen part. We've been to Mallinhead.
Yeah.
And then we went into the Rathmullen part of the peninsula. And Ramelton, and we loved every single moment there.
So we ended up going back later in the year. We loved it. And we ended up there by chance. It was purely just because we found an Airbnb. It was like, this looks nice, let's go there.
So I loved that for what it has brought us.
Let me even tell them. We were in that part of Donegal for 2 days. And Ash was like, where's my phone? She was like, come here, do you see if there's a holiday house available here? And I was like, holiday house? She's like, yeah. And it's like, it's not that expensive. And it's like... And do you expect, will we just both put our hands into our arse and pull some money out to pay for our holidays? Like, it was just one of those things where you honestly were like, surely we could make this work.
Dream.
Surely we could make this work. Yeah,
right.
Listen, maybe to have in mind. It's your go now.
All right. What is a simple pleasure or everyday item that you often overlook but are thankful for? Oh, I know this one.
Go on.
The Gaily Whirly.
Angie. That's a great answer.
She's just the best.
Look at her.
Like, She's there, passed out every night.
Such a good
7 o'clock, she gets into her bed.
Yeah, she loves being on the couch. She is...
she's the best gaily whaley.
And in fairness, you know what? Like, with it being busy with the kids, like...
She's still so good.
She's such a good dog. And, like, she doesn't expect much of us. She's at that age now where, like, she doesn't need too much attention or anything like that. But, you know...
And she still loves the snuggles.
She loves the snuggles. And, like, also as well, like, there was times during the year, like, remember Davy was sick? And, like,
she would sleep on the couch with him. She was, like, put her head on him. She's just so good.
She's a great dog. That's a great answer.
Yeah, she's the best.
So, Angie, even though we're busy...
You're the best gaily whaley.
You're our number one.
The gaily whaley world.
Our number one. What's one thing you're looking forward to in the upcoming year? Do you want to answer that one?
No, you can answer that one first.
So, well, there is something to look forward to in the year.
Producer Ken doesn't know.
Producer Ken doesn't know, but you probably know at this stage, we're having our third baby.
There you go.
Cue the tears from Ken.
Ken, we met many moons ago.
Yes.
And he copped on fairly quickly that I was pregnant with Davy because I kept ordering decaf coffee. And then I realised, Ken, he ran out of decaf coffee, and I was like, Ken, get the decaf coffee in. So yes.
So by the time this goes out, I'm sure the post will
very,
go
very
up on
close.
Instagram.
But we are very much 6 months pregnant right now.
Yeah. It's,
so we're very I was like, baggy clothes, so Ken won't know.
Terrifying. Yeah. So
there you go.
Number 3 on the way. Who has helped you grow or change in a positive way recently?
I had to answer me or else you're in trouble.
What?
Go on.
You weren't the first one that came to mind.
You were about to say your lady friend that you speak to.
You're an obvious answer.
Yeah, but I had to bribe you to say that.
No, okay, no, because also Ash should be mortified. Okay, I'm going to mortify you now.
No, you're grand, don't. Let's
Ash
not.
definitely is someone who makes me better because you push me to do things and you push me sometimes, especially when I was feeling a bit down. You were very good at pushing me and pulling me out of it.
Moving past me.
Dunners.
Yes.
Dunners has been like...
is a radiator.
Donnacha O'Callaghan, so I used to do the breakfast show with him. But Dunners and myself are still like great friends. And he'd just be a great person. He has this amazing ability that when you need a bit of encouragement or just whenever you need a phone call, he somehow manages to ring you and like just talk to you in a way that makes you think you could take on the world. So yeah, probably Dunners.
Does he make you grow or change?
Yeah, like as in he pushes you to like be a better version of yourself,
Okay.
or to like imposter syndrome's been a huge thing for me, and he like, you know, would make you go, no, walk into that room and believe that you're good enough to do that.
Right.
You are.
Okay.
He's that type
yes,
of a person.
Yes. Because I love gardening now, I have become one of those, and like growing your own things. Pergola nurseries.
Yes.
I watch their Instagram page every night before I go to sleep.
I will say as well, our garden looks
stunning.
No, but it does, like compared to what it was like when we first got the house, and you have put a lot of work into it, in fairness.
No. The lady who had this house previous to us, there were stages of this garden, particularly due to Angie Mullen, that she was probably, she would not have been happy. Who in your life has been a source of inspiration this year? Well, not Carl. Does it have to be a who?
No.
Well, I suppose it can be. Your man in Pergola Nurseries. I just love him.
I can't believe that's your answer. No one else.
Source of inspiration this year.
Nobody else.
Yeah, but I suppose like he inspires me to go to my garden, which I love.
That is absolutely wild. No, in fairness, fair enough. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I have to know actually, like I'm going to say my two sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Cue Emma crying again.
Yes.
Because I feel like I got closer to my sisters this year.
Yeah, and even my sister.
And we've always been very close. Your sister as well. We actually got like very close to our sisters this year.
My sister's now living with us this year.
Yeah.
And the two of you are becoming little.
Because do you know what it is? It's seen them through the prism of them being aunties. And like it's made me realise how good they were as sisters to me. Because I see how good they are with the kids.
Yes.
So there's my answer.
Okay.
There's a great answer.
Yeah, because I actually did say this year that your sisters do help me be more of be a better mom. Because didn't I say that this year?
Emma is a ball of snot.
I did. I did say that this year because they're very playful with them. Whereas I'd come in and be mom and just be like
you're systematic. You're get things done.
Whereas
you are playful with the kids.
Yes, but I have learned through your sisters.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, there you go.
We actually got to a good answer there.
Yeah.
What is your favourite memory from the past year that makes you smile? Oh, God, that's tough. Okay, again, it's an obvious one, but it was a very happy moment.
Yes.
And it was Ayla's first steps. And I'll tell you why it was such a happy one for me, because we were going away for our first trip abroad away from the kids, just for like 2 nights.
Yes.
Over to Santiago.
Which we were very lucky to be able to do.
Oh, Jesus.
We were Camino junkies. Our friends had done the Camino, and we said, "Oh, feck, we'll join us at the very end."
We'll go over and join them. And we knew at this stage, like, that you were pregnant, and it was like, right, it's probably our last chance to get away, you know, and do something like this for a while.
Yes.
So we went over for 2 nights, but we could see in the days leading up to it, Ayla was getting super close to walking.
Yes.
She was at that point where she was like standing up and giving it the wobble. And we were like, she's going to take her first steps while we were away. We were sure of it. And the morning we were getting ready to leave, I was like...
taking her first steps independently. Like, she was walking with him.
She was walking holding on to your finger.
Or walking along the couch. Couch crawling.
Yeah, exactly.
But we needed to do the independent part. And she hadn't done it yet. And I was like, she's going to do it when we're away.
Yeah,
and she was.
And it would have been like lovely for, like, she was staying with my mum and dad and my sister Emma at the time. It would have been lovely for them. But like, it was the timing of it. We were literally getting ready to put the kids into the car to drop them down to mum and dad's and for us to go to the airport. And I swear to God, it was 2 minutes beforehand. And we looked over and Davy said, "Mommy, Daddy, she's walking." And she was walking towards Davy. And it was just, I actually went, and then Ash was like, "Stop,
don't frighten
her. And she stopped. And then she just went and did another few steps towards Davy. And then she fell over. So we all got to see it.
Yes.
So that was a lovely moment.
That was a lovely moment.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can top that. What is a favourite memory from the past year that makes you smile? Watching Pergola Nursery.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer.